Apparently, I was muted. Thank you, Phyllis. I am so, I don't know what's going on with technology with me today. So I made a recording. It was really a beautiful recording, and I put it out here as a recording. And I'm not quite sure how. Apparently, I was muted. Thank you, Phyllis. I am so, I don't know what's going on. All right, so I'm going to do the reading. It's going to be short and sweet. And if anybody else wants a reading, maybe that'll help me. But it's for the collective consciousness. Now, one of the things that I did come up with, and I still have my cards here from when I did it earlier. So, and it was a beautiful reading, and I'm going to put that one out there also too on Facebook. So, if you guys are just catching me here now, I'm on Facebook, I'm on X, I'm on Rumble, and I'm on YouTube, and we are going to be doing something very special on Saturday. So I wanted to let you guys know that. Stay tuned. It's going to have a roundtable of very intuitive people, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm hosting it, and they are going to be giving you their expertise on all of this. Okay, so the first thing that I want to let everybody know is that what came up in my collective consciousness reading for today is obviously there are two worlds, right? We've always been stuck between two worlds. But if we go a little bit deeper than that, and if we really take a look at this, it's that we have always in many lives have been stuck between two worlds, right? And it's kind of like I know my own spirituality. If you think back in the 1800s, if you were very spiritual, right, it was probably more on the religious ends, and you follow that along through there. But down deep inside, you probably had another way of thinking than what was being presented to you, but you just basically always went along with the flow of the energy of the different times. Well, we're in this particular time right now, and it's almost like it's a spinning wheel for us right now. We know to speak our truth. We've learned all that, everything that has happened this last, let's say, 6 to 10 years now. But now it's up to us to really work it out and understand what these two worlds are. And it's more coming from the communication, right? We couldn't say anything in the past that we really thought was on our mind, but now we're in the future here, and we have to really speak what is our truth, and we do it in a very kind way. And sometimes it might not come out as kind as we would like it to. But if somebody crosses your path and happens to give you be a little bit more projecting, if you will, with their thoughts on anything, you probably want to still stand up and voice your own opinion. And if you need help doing this and practicing it. So what's happening to a lot of people, I do believe right now, is in when we saw Buck last night, he was saying this throughout each and every one of his reading to be yourself, say your truth, speak your mind, those type of things. And if you go back and listen to that readings that he was doing with everybody on an individual basis, that was in each and every one of them, including for me. All right. And I did listen to what that one was, and I did take a change into doing something for standing up for myself, whether it's standing up for yourself. What does that mean for you? Take out your pencil, paper, your tablet, your computer, and figure out what is your truth. And then it's not more or less, um, uh, maybe it's more along the lines of you being able to project who you truly are, more than waving a flag and saying this is what I stand for. I hope you're following me with this. So ask for help, ask for the guidance that you need while you go through this, because it's all going to be coming to you in different ways, and you're observing this. All of you are observing this, and you're seeing it, and some of it might just be passing you by, or you're letting the energies pass by without really speaking who you are, what your thoughts are, how you feel about something, bringing yourself forward. If I recall, those were some of the terms that were used last night. So yeah, we're almost there. It's a very powerful, beautiful spirituality. We're coming from it at all angles, but we've got a little bit more work to do. And this is that phase that we're in right now. If you want to look at it, this is that section of energy that we're in. That we are here to work on it, and so in the long run, what we're what does that mean for us? It just means that we become more stronger energetically, we become more powerful in our own, become more absolute of who we actually are, and those are all really good feelings, good about ourselves. And not only that, what they were also showing me here too is that as we become stronger in our own selves, we're doing it for the children. They have to see this, and that we're not quite there yet. We talk about protecting the children all the time. But this is one way that we need to be a representation of the children for this. All right. So that's what I actually have here. If anybody's got any questions on any of this, please do let me know. I see I have got a couple co-hosts out there. Phyllis is out there. Hey, Phyllis, how are you? Dragon Wings is out there. Hello, hello. And we have Colleen out there. I did get one request from um, if it's not Colleen, it's the other one. She was basically asking for Buck. She wants Buck to do a collective consciousness every day. I'm reaching out to Buck. I don't know what his plans are, whether he's going to start his own channel or where he's going to go with this, if he even has the time. He may be out there trying to find work still. And this is a really good point to make out there is that we really have to take a look at what our truths are. Now, when I talk about truths, it's like who we really are. If you're a mom, well, I take care of my family. I take care of, everyone that's involved in my family from different generations that may live in your family or just your own, kids, your husband, your kids, whatever it might be. That's fine. That is great. That is a part of who you are, but it's not making up, everything that you are at the soul level. And that's where I'm coming from. So when we talk about speaking our truth, it's just like, somebody will say, "Well, I like apples," for example, right? And you may not like apples, so you just kind of say, "Oh, okay, they like apples," and be done with it. But sometimes we do have to let other people know. The apples are good, but I prefer pears. All right, it's that type of thing, and it's just the little subtle things that are going to make us much stronger. And whether it's for this life or for another life or completing a lifetime, whatever it might be, what are those thoughts that you have going on for yourself right now? Kathy says she missed last night. It was really fun, you guys. I've got, oh my goodness, so many people. I made some shorts on some of the readings for some of the people that Buck did. He's got some great cards out there. Everyone is loving it. Some people are suggesting that he start his own channel. I wish him the best. I love mentoring. And helping people out to get where they need to be. I've done that. If you guys have followed me, all along. Well, we'll see what's going on, but stay tuned for Saturday because we've got a great roundtable with some very good intuitive people, good teachers, I want to call them. All right, so this is it. So what we want to do at this time in your life, if you're older like I am, is take a look at and say, okay, I been the true person that I'm showing everybody else? Or am I going to show up for myself? And that's really what this collective consciousness is. And how does that affect everybody else? Well, once everybody else starts to become who they truly are, it's peace. It really is more peaceful. It's not the chaos of all the different energies and the ups and the downs of the energies and feeling different things from people. If you guys understand what I'm saying, you could be just having a conversation with one person and things are going smoothly, and then something else comes in from that person or from yourself, and the equation changes, the dynamics change. What we need to always be is who we truly are, and it is so hard for us. We play so many different roles. We were talking about everything is a movie. We are the movie. We are the characters. Now it's time to say, okay, which role do I want to play at this time? All right, so that's what I have for you guys. I just want to wrap that up. It's all about our own spirituality and coming into everything right now. And this one happened to be in the shadow side, so that's why I said we're not quite there yet, but we'll see where we are tomorrow. Let's see here. Just going to answer a couple questions. Kathy is saying, what time on Saturday? So Saturday on all my channels that I go live on will always be 5 o'clock Central Time. So if you're on the East Coast, it's 6 o'clock. You do the math for the other times out there. All right, so let's see here. Let's see. Colleen is basically saying self care is extremely important right now with the extreme frequencies that are occurring at this time, especially where you're at, Colleen. All these. How do I put this here? So if everything is a movie, and all the energies are being focused on particular areas, and on those areas was Minnesota. If you were in Minnesota, the energy was crazy. In whether it was inside a television or outside, with the energies where people are just trying to find out what the hell is going on right now. And so California is an uproot right now. An uproot is the best word that I can use. And Chicago is basically getting that same thing. If you ever listen to anything on any other channels where they talk about history, I honestly do believe that history has always been played out by certain people that want us to think what it was. But down deep inside, we all know that change is just part of life, change of everything, of people, of buildings, of everything that we know it. Nothing is going to stay the same. But we have to get to a certain point with change and accepting and embracing and observing and just basically going with it so that we can get to the next level. Nothing is ever going to remain the same here. All right, so I hope that answered your question, Kathy. Let's see what else we have out there. I just wanted to say good afternoon to you guys. Just give this to you short and sweet. I'm coming up to the 15-minute mark. I hope you appreciated this reading here. And let's see. Let's see where we are. All right, so I just got an update from Buck. You guys are hearing this for the first time here. He has got to cook, so he can't go on a video. Let's see here. At least not today, it looks like. And let me just get clarification on this one here. And that should have been a question mark, but hopefully he'll get that. All right, let's see here. Dragon Wings is saying, I'm always my authentic self. If you don't like me, I don't care. Yeah, you know what? It's funny because it's not about more of us with the energies. It's interesting. We still play this role, and I might be sticking my foot in my mouth right now, but you have the male energies and you have the female energies, and by the way, there's only two of them out there if you haven't figured that one out. And a lot of times there's depending on different generations, if you will. I've run across some generations, especially being down in the South here, that you're just a little old Southern belle down here and you're a woman and you can't do it. That type of thing. And me coming from Chicago, being very strong, I come from a generation of very strong women who had to survive for whatever reason. And I picked that up, and that's in my DNA. And sometimes I struggle with that. So being authentic is okay for yourself. But once you actually try to change the energies of the person you're communicating with and letting them know that you're not that, and letting them know that you are a little bit different. Is it important? That's up to you to decide. How important is it for you to be correct and be right? It's different for everybody out there. I don't have an answer for you unless I do a particular reading for you. Let's see what I have here. Yeah, Buck is just texting away at me. Okay, he must know I'm live. And so he did pull a card. Okay, he won't be able to come on today. He picked it looks like a leprechaun, and it's Kelvin, and he did send it to me. So I guess he wants me to read it. If I can read it, and I'm not Buck. So, um, well, I'm going to read this a little bit to you guys, if you want to hear it. And I got off my soapbox there for a minute there. All right, Buck is sent me the a copy of the page with the leprechaun. It's not going to be the same, you guys. It says, "Well, top of the morning to y'all, my dear friends. Looks like luck is shining brighter than a pot of gold today. Getting, I got to move this back and forth. I can't see it full page here. Sorry about that. Getting the message from me, Kevin, your favorite leprechaun, and I brought me a bouncing bunch of rabbits along for the, I think that's Kalik now. This is really hard to read. I'm not gonna, I don't know if I should do this. Don't worry. I won't be poking fun at it yet, but I'll be flattered truly. The whole point is to remind you to have a bit of fun while going through all the renewals and rebirths. There you go. That's added on to what I said. What's that? You didn't know that you have to laugh a while, yet transform and expand? That's what we're talking about. Transforming and expanding. I was basically going into that space where sometimes we don't want to, prove our point too much, but we could do it with laughter and a smile, right? We've always been told that. But I've always wondered about the people that smile too much. All right, so that's the it's just basically he's saying stay open, my friend. An unexpected adventure will come knocking at your door. And these rabbits I brought along, they're a symbol of good fortune. If you gaze at them with love and let them and let them warmth fill up the grand old heart, they multiply in fortune heading your way. So that's good. That's a good thing to do. So being true to ourselves, I think that's the reward right there. Is that it will warm our heart of who we truly are. It will make us smile, make us feel better, and that's all it is. There isn't a lot of work behind any of this. I hope you appreciate that, and I hope this makes sense to you, to all of you out there about this. So, there was a lot more that he had in there. It was really hard for me to read on my phone. I had to go back and forth, but I hope you guys got the gist of it. And it was he's got some great cards. If any of you are interested in getting those cards, he does let everybody know each show. So stay tuned for the next one. Maybe you could take those cards and also use them for yourself. And if you have any cards. If you want to come onto this channel and share your joy with other people, don't hesitate. Just let me know, and you'll be more than welcome to come on here. Got a lot of good things coming up for you guys. I'm planning a lot of stuff and taking a back seat and letting everybody else shine at this time because that's where I feel my strength is at. And with all of you guys. So, all right. What is this? Charlene is saying, happiness is the pot of gold. That was perfect. That was really good. Charlene is quick witted and she's always right there with all the stuff. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Oh, I love that. Who said that? Is it out there? It's out on. I don't. I've got actually YouTube open, and I'm seeing a lot more on YouTube than I am on my application software. Who said that? Who said that? Colleen did. Colleen and Charlene. They're connected at the hips and don't even know it. All right. Yeah. So I just wanted to jump on here. I will have to tell you, people out on Facebook and whoever saw Buck last night was so excited, and I just wish Buck a lot of he's figuring things out just like the rest of us are. I know that he has to support his family, and whichever way that he is guided, I know that he's going to follow it and he's going to do well. Send blessings to Buck, and hopefully that he will get an answer real soon on where his place is in this certain time. All right, everybody, take care, and we'll see you real